We're building up a base. It is done.
I cannot find kosher Korean rice cakes anywhere, and I'm gonna make them myself with rice paper wrappers. I think I'm just gonna do regular tteokbokki, which is a Korean dish where you simmer the rice cakes in a spicy sauce. I've seen a lot of people calling the rice cakes themselves tteokbokki, but they're called tteok. They're only tteokbokki when they're spicy in a sauce. And please, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've just been seeing that online everywhere. I was so confused when I looked up tteokbokki and it kept showing a spicy sauce. This brand here that's kosher, you can get it in Israel, see it says tteokbokki on it. Is what this dish is, but not what the rice cakes are. I know I'm getting technical here. I just want to know. I like to figure these things out. You're going to wet 2 rice paper wrappers. Just dip them right into the water. And then you want to dip the rice paper in warm water and leave them in the rice paper for like 10 seconds before you take it out. Put it on a cutting board. Layer a second one right on top of the first. And then you're just going to roll this right up nice and tight. Look at that. If you let the rice paper sit on your cutting board for like 30 seconds, they're gonna soften and they won't be as wet, so it'll be easier to roll. Now that you've got them all rolled out, you can cut them up into little dumplings. This looks about right. You're gonna cut each of them into around 4 pieces and they're gonna be sticky. I saw a video of someone who filled these with cheese and I thought that was brilliant, but we're just keeping it simple today. Just put some cut up cheese in the center of each one before you roll it. And now for the tteokbokki, 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of ketchup. This is my sister's recipe, by the way. So if you don't like it, you could take it up with her. 1 tablespoon of gochujang. This stuff is just beautiful. And 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Give this a whisk and bring it to a boil on the stove. While that's coming to a boil, I made a slurry with 1 tablespoon of water and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. After the rice cakes cook for just a few minutes, we're gonna add this to thicken the sauce. Now we're gonna add the rice cakes in. Let these cook for just a few minutes. Now we're gonna add that slurry. And if you add cornstarch right to the sauce, it's just gonna clump up. You wanna mix it with water so it goes in nice and smooth. Give that a stir and the sauce is gonna thicken right up. At this point, you can add soft boiled egg, you can add cheese to this. And when you serve it, you could top it with scallions and sesame seeds. My sister likes to eat this more as a soup, so she'll add more water. You can add a little less water if you want it thicker, and let this simmer for 10 minutes if you want. It's gonna get super thick. Or you can make the Korean army stew. That is totally up to you. So if you can't get the rice cakes wherever you live, kosher or otherwise, you could just make them yourself.